Good morning, vinyl community. It's time for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker Show. And on this episode, we're going to do the 2025 Pretty Green Vinyl Guy Special Mazzy Edition. So let's get right into it. And the first question is, best album of 2024, new or old? And that would be here from Record Store Day, Phil Collins. RSD Black Friday Limited Edition, Sussudio, Easy Lover, Separate Lives, and My Girl. Yes, love Phil Collins. There you go. First question. Question number 2. 50 years later, best album of 1974. Well, it's got to be The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. And you know who played drums, boys and girls? Yes. That'd be Mr. Phil Collins. That's right. Phil Collins played drums. 1974 on The Lamb. An album that defines a genre. Well, that could only be one person. Mr. Phil Collins. That's right. Tarzan. And he did this CD. I don't have the LP, but this is during the CD era. Tarzan won the Academy Award. Best original song, You'll Be in My Heart. Number 4, best band of your home country. Well, that's got to be Mr. Tommy Bolin. And on Tommy Bolin, Phil Collins. Yes, he plays Savannah Woman. Plays the drums on that track. Sure does. Excellent track. Tommy Bolin, what an awesome guitar player. Coming in number 5. Number 5, an artist you miss dearly. Well, that's got to be Gary Brooker. I seen Gary Brooker in St. Augustine, Florida with Procol Harum. Awesome band. Just awesome. Great show. And Phil Collins plays on one of the songs on this album. Then the title track. He also plays uncredited on the rest of the album for Lead Me to the Water. Coming in at number 6 on Love Phil Collins, best live album in your collection. Well, that's got to be Seconds Out. Phil Collins tears it up on the drums. Yes, he does all of this album. I seen this tour twice, once in Madison Square Garden and once at the Spectrum. He does a full version of all these songs, and it's just amazing. And this is a promo to boot. Where are we at? Coming in at number 7, your partner just dropped you. What album would you be putting on? Well, that's got to be Face Value. Again, Mr. Phil Collins. Yeah, for Mazzy. Yes, If Leaving Me Is Easy. Best sounding drums on an album. Well, that's got to be this one right here. Yes, In the Air Tonight. Mr. Phil Collins. Right. As the Brits say, right. Favorite artist who's a member of more than 2 bands? Well, it's got to be none other than Phil Collins. He's in Brand X, a jazz fusion band from the 70s, and they've an awesome band. I got to see these guys, without Phil though, in Baltimore, Maryland, on the Mask Tour. Number 10, Beatles or Stones? Well, it's got to be Phil Collins, because Phil Collins was in A Hard Day's Night. That's right. I don't have the album, but I do want it. So if anybody out there has an extra copy. Oh, where are we at? Number 11. You found a bag of weed, a big bag of weed. What are you going to listen to? Well, it's got to be Foxtrot with Genesis, Supper's Ready, with Phil Collins. Yeah, Phil Collins playing drums on that track. Number 12, an album. Number 12, an album from the 1980s you still listen to. Well, it's got to be none other than No Jacket Required. Mr. Phil Collins. Right. Yeah, right. Got to be this album right here. I listen to it at least once a day. Mr. Phil Collins. Number 13, an artist whose political stance has soured you. Changed to inspired me. That's right. He changed. I'm going to change this to inspired me. I can change it because other people change the questions. In 1997, Phil, the rare celeb musician who is also a political conservative, threatened to move out of England if the Labour Party were asked to control Parliament. They were, and he moved to Switzerland. That's right, he sure did. And he stayed there for a long time, had a bunch more kids, had a wife. She left him, he came back, she came back. She left him again, took all his money. It's in the books. You can read it about it in Wikipedia. It's all over the place. Number 14. Show your favorite record label. Well, it's got to be Charisma label with none other than Genesis with Watcher of the Skies. And who played on that track? On drums? That's right, Phil Collins. That's right, Phil Collins. He was everywhere. Number 15. If you a run of 3 great singles, well, it's got to be Phil Collins, Sussudio, One More Night, Don't Lose the Number, and Take Me Home, all from No Jacket Required. The album I listen to every day at 12 o'clock. It's getting ready to listen to it now. Number 16, a record store day purchase that you actually consistently listen to. Well, that would be Genesis. This is live from Wembley, or no, from Nebworth. Mama, Turn It On Again medley. What he does, Can't Get No Satisfaction, Twist and Shout, Pinball Wizard. He does all those songs. And it's Phil Collins. Number 18, best 3 lines in a song. Well, it's got to be from Duke. And this was with Tony and Mike and Phil Collins. That's right. Behind the lines in Duke, it says, just give me the strength and I will keep you. And they can try their hardest because they don't frighten me. It is written in the book. Coming in at number 19, an album that you never get tired of hearing. This is the tour that I seen for Seconds Out, Wind and Weathering, with songs on here written by none other than Phil Collins. That's right. Coming in at number 20. Share your favorite vinyl community channel. Well, that's got to be everything Phil Collins. Have a nice day, Mazzy. Have a nice day, vinyl community. And what's his name say there? He says, love your neighbor. That's right. Support them troops and support Phil Collins. And everybody have a great day out there. And thanks for the Pretty Green Vinyl Guy for doing this vinyl tag. It's a little early. It's a little premature, but it's done and over with. And now we can move on to 2025 and get on with, maybe I'll do a fusion jazz vinyl tag. I think I will. I think I might. Tomorrow, I'm going to be having my weekly show. So this was just a little fill-in. I've been working on this since Wednesday. Y'all have a great day out there. Take care. And just trying to have a little fun with this. And we'll talk to you later. It's not easy doing 20 questions about Phil Collins. That's for sure. Take care. Bye for now.